Hello everyone. So I know some people had sometimes some trouble try to have the same timing as what I had to open the church on day one, and I always wanted to have a simpler solution that was less time sensitive that anyone should be able to do. And thanks to a glitch that was found by a Reddit user named CKTwist, and can now show you a way that is much simpler and can also achieve a little bit more to open the church on day one. So what you do is relatively simple, like normally you start a new game, do the tutorial bit where you bury the body, don't talk to the bishop, and then come to the tavern, talk to Roderick to sell him the burial certificate and get the letter to the blacksmith. I also got the garden certificate at the same time, but it's not necessary for the glitch. And then what you need to do is to give the letter to Cresvold, which will make the 2 slime spawn. And that's where the glitch will start. And also directly ask him about metal, also that's done for later. Put the sword here, and what needs to be done is to take the 2 slime and get them to Cresvold. And the goal will be to get killed by the slime while the menu with Cresvold is open. So we get the 2 slime here, and then we open the window and we wait for both of them to kill us. It will also work with just one, but it's a little bit slower. And when we die, what will happen is that menu will be kept with us, and we'll be able to walk around with it open and do things. And then here is we go to the bishop, and what we do is basically exchange this menu with the one from the bishop. So for now, time is still stop. We talk to the bishop, and by talking to the bishop, it removes the limitation that doesn't let us interact with anything. But the time will only start once the dialogue with the bishop is closed, which normally is not very helpful because we need to close dialogue with the bishop to be able to move. Like right now, I can't move my character. But what I can do is if I leave the menu from Cresvold, I can now move around, despite the fact that this dialogue is still open. And now I can actually do things. You can do, I wouldn't say like everything, because a lot of things are limited because you don't have access to some technology. So if I open this technology, we can see that we don't have any of those 2 technology. So we can mine, but we cannot cut tree. And of course, we are quite limited in terms of building. But we can grab stake, we could of course like repair the grave. We can even build anything that is inside that tech tree, so we can even start to build a furnace, put some stick inside as fuel, and start to smelt some iron, even go through some part of the iron tech tree that you have. And for energy, you can even sleep. So once you run out of energy, once you have like repaired the graveyard, you can come back home, sleep, and keep going. And voila. And once you are ready with the graveyard having been repaired, and essentially will be the same as what I've showed. So you just gather some flour. Instead of buying some stone, you can even collect them. Buy some peat, buy a few like 3 stone wood repair kit, and you can use that to fix the graveyard. And once you are ready with that, you can click leave, and the time will start again. And of course, what is also great, what I said earlier, is that you can do more. So you can even start to plant things. You can already talk to a few NPC, and you are this time not limited by by not being able to interact with anything. There is, like I said, there is a lot of things you can't do, like you can't cut those tree, you can cut those tree, you will not be able to harvest the berry, but you can harvest the honey, but you can even plant some crops if you want. And well, with that, it should be very easy to open the church very easily without having any time constraint. Just be aware that, of course, this dialogue, you need to not close it. Meaning, if I have to speak to someone, let's say I want to buy something from the farmer, I need to make sure that I don't speak to him from the left. Otherwise, his dialogue is going to spawn in the same area, and I will need to click on leave here, and that will leave the dialogue from the bishop. But as long as I talk to him from the other side than what I did from the bishop, which is the right side, I'm fine, because the dialogue open on the other side. I can trade with him, I can buy some seed, for example, or even sell something. Of course, I don't have any money, but you see my point. And well, hope you like it. And for anyone who had issue with opening the church on the first day, that should make it even easier with that setup, and you can, as I said, even achieve more. So it won't become your oyster. So have fun and enjoy the game.